name is Ana Uribe Ruiz. If elected, I will be a voice for every family in our community and work to provide educational excellence for our children. I will strive to attain the best educational value for each dollar spent in our district and want to bring greater transparency to the school district's budgeting process. With more than 25 years of financial experience, I pledge to bring that knowledge to improve the monitoring and disclosure of the Menlo Park budget. The school board is obligated to ensure that public education funds are used to directly serve our diverse student population, whether its programs enrich high-achieving students or those supporting struggling students. I will be a voice challenging the status quo to ensure effective service delivery for all. I understand the importance for fair and appropriate education for our children. We must involve all families, regardless of cultural and economic background, to participate in the education community decision-making process. I will respectfully listen and consider all opinions and solicit community input and always put our children's interests first. Thank you. Mi nombre es Ana Uribe Ruiz. Si soy elegida, seré una voz para todas las familias en nuestra comunidad y trabajaré para proveer excelencia educativa a nuestros niños. Me esforzaré para obtener el mejor valor educativo por cada dólar que se gasta en nuestro distrito y quiero crear una transparencia más grande al proceso presupuestario del distrito. Con más de 25 años de experiencia financiera, me comprometo a utilizar estos conocimientos para mejorar el control y la divulgación del presupuesto del Distrito Escolar de Menlo Park. La Junta Escolar está obligada a asegurar que los fondos para la educación pública sean utilizados para servir directamente a nuestra diversa población de estudiantes. Ya se trata de programas que enriquezcan a los estudiantes de altos logros académicos o de aquellos que apoyan a estudiantes a quienes no les está yendo bien. Yo seré una voz que cuestionará el status quo para asegurar la proporción de servicios efectivos para todos. Como madre de un niño con necesidades especiales, entiendo la importancia de tener una educación justa y adecuada para todos nuestros niños. Debemos involucrar a todas las familias, sin importar su cultura o situación económica, a que participen en el proceso de decisión de la comunidad educativa. Oiré respetuosamente y consideraré todas las opciones y solicitaré la participación de la comunidad. Y siempre pondré los intereses de nuestros niños primero. Gracias.
Hi, I'm Terry Tigeson, and I'm running for the Menlo Park City School District Governing Board, where I previously served 2 terms in office. I decided to run for another term on the board because there are great challenges ahead for our district's 4 schools, Laurel, Encinal, Oak Knoll, and Hillview. Our district continues to experience significant enrollment growth, yet revenues from property taxes are flat and revenues from the state of California are down. Even with the passage of Measure C last spring and increased support from the Menlo Park Atherton Education Foundation, funding per student has eroded, and we are beginning to see the effects in terms of increased class sizes and reductions to programs and services for students. While the necessary expansion of facilities is nearly complete at Laurel, Oak Knoll, and Encinal, the construction to expand Hillview is just beginning. And all these challenges come in the midst of important initiatives to improve curriculum and instruction, the thing that we should all care the most about. Our community is rightfully proud of what we've accomplished together to make our schools what they are today. Our test scores are high, our facilities are becoming excellent, and we have many of the programs and supports such as librarians, music teachers, counselors, etc., that far too many of California's public schools do almost entirely without. Our district has become a move-to place for those who place high importance on living in a community with excellent public schools, and it shows in the vitality of our community. However, we must not be satisfied to just maintain the status quo, even in the face of the daunting financial challenges ahead. Every single child deserves to be fully engaged and receive the challenge and support he or she needs to achieve his or her personal best. And there is a lot of work that remains to realize this goal. I first moved to Menlo Park in 1986 to attend the Graduate School of Business at Stanford University, and my husband and I decided to make this community our home. Our 4 children have all attended Menlo Park City School District schools, Oak Knoll and Hillview, where our youngest is currently a 7th grader. I was first elected in 2000, and I served 2 terms on the board. As a result of my finance and strategic planning background, I was one of 2 board members on the district's long-range financial planning committee during my 8 years on the board, where we made several important policy recommendations that have proven to be important today. Number 1, we began taking steps to increase the district's financial reserves 8 years ago, a move that has helped our schools weather the current financial downturn in much better shape than would otherwise have been the case. And number 2, while there is now much discussion about unfunded pension obligations of public entities, our district began taking concrete steps to move toward pre-funding employee obligations a number of years ago. And number 3, we refinanced bonds to lower borrowing costs and return this money to the taxpayers. I'm running for the board again because I want to help our schools face the many challenges ahead, including the Hillview construction, continued enrollment growth in the face of constrained financial resources, and new curriculum and instruction initiatives to further increase levels of student proficiency and mastery. I look forward to working with all of you to meet these challenges together. If elected for a new term, I promise to keep the focus on what is doing best for our children and for our community. Thanks.